Hey guys, what's going on? Sorry for the vlog being kind of late. I just got finished with my events over at school today. I had to do a little bit of sketching and revisions on my ground plan for the play that I'm designing this semester. Trying to think of something that would be pretty funny to tell. Or something interesting. Ooh, I got an idea. This will be the first time I'm telling a kind of an embarrassing story about myself. But I figured, I've known you guys, or at least our fan base, long enough to where I feel like I can kind of like tell some of the things like this. So this will be like one of the very first like big embarrassing stories that I've ever told like on YouTube. So, son of a bitch, this fucking story. Okay, well, about a week or a week and a half ago, one of my coworkers likes to perform at a bar, and because she's my friend and I'm her coworker, I was like, you know what, I'll show up and I'll support you. And so I go to the bar, and of course I have a bunch of friends from work there. We all meet up, and well, needless to say, one of my friends says, "Hey, let's grab a drink," and I was like, you know what, all right, let's grab a drink. So I go to the bartender, I order a drink, and it was a Long Island iced tea. Now, I know that a bunch of my viewers are kind of younger, so I'm not encouraging drinking whatsoever, but if you are of age, then anyway. So I had a Long Island iced tea, which if you go to a restaurant and order them, they're pretty weak for, well, obvious reasons. If you're going to have a drink at a restaurant, you're not going to get drunk. You're going there to eat food and whatever the fuck it is people do at restaurants. At a bar, they make them strong. So remember that. Restaurant, they make them weak. At a bar, fucking strong. And of course, from where I don't drink that much, or let alone maybe not at all, I didn't know it was going to be that strong, but you pay $7 for a drink, you can fucking drink it. So I drank the drink, and of course I was feeling like, a little good, everybody's having a good time and that. And then of course about 2 or 3 more people from work showed up, and I was like, oh shit, let's get more drinks. And keep in mind, I think a total of like 8 to 10 of my coworkers were there, and all of us are just waiting for our friend to perform. So of course we have another drink, and at that point, it gets to where I am pretty buzzed, not where I'm drunk. I got drunk whenever the show started, and our friend was like 6 people behind the performer. So we had at least 6 other performers to go through until before she would, go to perform. So, of course, during that time, we had more and more drinks and more drinks and more drinks. And it got to the point where I was like taking my friend's drinks, and at one point, one of my friends said, "Hey, try this." And I'm like, "What is it?" And they said, "It's a Blue Jolly Rancher drink." By the time they said Blue Jolly, I had already slurped down half of their drink. And those drinks are not cheap. And oh my God, I felt so bad. Anyway, about that time, our friend is about to perform. And of course, I had a couple of dollars in my pocket. So I got my wallet out and I started pulling out these ones. And I stuffed them in the collar of my shirt. And me and my other friend were drunk. I'm not going to say his name, but me and him were the only 2 people in the bar. Oh, the only 2 people in the bar that was drunk. Everybody else was just casually drinking, having a decent time. Me and my friend got shit-faced. We were loud and obnoxious. We wasn't rude. Like, if we bumped into somebody, we'd be like, "Oh God, we're so sorry. Please forgive us. Oh my God, oh no." And shit like that. Anyway, me and my friend go up to the side of the stage where she's performing. And of course, she's doing her thing, and she gets to the edge of the stage where we are. And of course, I got dollar bills tucked in the collar of my shirt, and my friend, he's doing the exact same thing. And she comes over and she starts pulling out these dollar bills one by one with her teeth. And we're just sitting there like, woo! And yeah, I ended up telling a lot of people that they are awesome, and I hugged a lot of people, especially the bouncer, who was actually pretty cool with it. So, yeah, not as embarrassing if you guys are hearing it. It's just more embarrassing of me of telling it. So, yeah, I figured I would go ahead and tell a little bit of a little drunk story. So hope you guys like that story. Some people may have found it boring. Some people might have found it like, oh my God, Crazyjack, you are so crazy, man. Ah! Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut the vlog off here so that way I can make more fabulous time to do other things. Yeah, whatever the fuck that is. Anyway, but once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Please stay tuned for other videos from other Deep Sheep members because we got a lot more coming. And, oh, God. I'm knocking the camera around like I'm already drunk. Anyway. Once again, thank you guys for watching. And as always, stay frosty.